Hey gamers, Maniac here with GameAccess.net doing my next video. It's been kind of tough for me to find some older DS games. There's a lot of stores just don't seem to be carrying them in my area, or I have to go searching and things like that. But I thought I had a pretty relatively successful haul today. I picked these up. This is Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks for the Nintendo 3D. I'm sorry, for the Nintendo DS, which was released not too long ago, actually. And this is Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. There is obviously a Mario Kart DS game, which I do not have, but I figured no reason to buy that when this was out. If anybody who has a comment that says, oh, I should also pick up Mario Kart DS, by all means post it, but for right now I'm fine with just Mario Kart 7. I don't know why I was really interested in picking up Spirit Tracks. I guess it was because it had a huge promotional campaign when it came out. I know it's has to do with like a train, and I know it has to do with like a continuation of like not the Wind Waker series kind of thing with the Toon Link. And I thought that was kind of interesting. And that having been said, you could pretty much find this at pretty much any Toys R Us, at least in the Toys R Us in my area, for about 20 bucks a piece. So I thought, oh, it's a Zelda game for 20 bucks. You know, I know that it wasn't as good as, like, say, Phantom Hourglass or something, at least according to from what I've heard. But Phantom Hourglass right now, brand new, is like, I think 50, 60 bucks. So I figured, why not pick this up instead, because it was available. And I'll have a Zelda game to play for right now. There we go. And there it is. Here's the game card, which is kind of loose. It's kind of loose in its socket. But the game does appear to be in perfect condition. Yeah, what do you call it? Toys R Us had a little bit of a scam going on. Well, not really. But I talked to the guy this morning at Toys R Us when I picked this up, because they had a pretty good DS selection. And he offered to do like I don't know, like a replacement guarantee. And everybody's really doing that. They're offering disc replacement guarantees and stuff like that. But the thing is, I mean, this is solid state memory. I mean, I'd have to smash this in order to damage it. It's hard. It would be hard to damage this. Even if I dropped it or something, it would still be fine. Even from like a great distance, it would probably be fine. Discs, on the other hand, easily can get scratched. Even UMDs can get easily scratched. So having a disc replacement, while not necessary, you know, it makes more sense on the CD disc or Blu-ray replacements. Not so much for this. You don't really need to offer it for this. I mean, these are pretty good to, you know, they're pretty solid. I mean, you have to really intentionally, maliciously try to destroy it. Simply dropping it isn't going to do anything. So, here you have this. Phantom Hourglass, which I can't find really. DSware Games. Flip note. Oh. That's kind of cool. Club Nintendo card. Okay, cool. Manual. Get to the back. That's pretty cool. So one thing I like about this, going through some of these DS games, they had a lot of care and put in nice color manuals and everything. So really nice that they did this. So that's Spirit Tracks, and it does support Club Nintendo, so I'll have to register those codes later, which is kind of cool. And looks like I'll be having some fun with that later. This is Mario Kart 7. This is a 3DS exclusive. It is not available on the DS, although there is a Mario Kart game for the DS. And this is a harder to open packaging than the other one was. Something about the plastic or the glue or something is harder to open up. Now, I first became aware of Mario Kart 7. Obviously, I'm familiar with the Mario Kart series, but the first time I really became aware of this one was actually, there's a show that plays all the time on the Velocity Network, which used to be the Discovery Home Theater Network. It is owned by the Discovery Channel. It's called Inside West Coast Customs, which is a documentary show, reality show, kind of about the West Coast Customs store. which is really popular at like, you know, making car upgrades and stuff like that. A very interesting place. And one of the episodes, in fact, it was the first episode I watched, or it was an episode that was playing on television, the first time I met Princess Angel. And we ended up watching it together. And it was the first time I became aware of Mario Kart 7 when the episode came out. And because Nintendo asked the West Coast Customs guys to take the, oh, what do you call it, like the, you know, some electric golf carts and turn them into actual, like, workable, and there it is, some actual workable, you know, Mario Karts. And when I was looking at the Mario Karts that they were building, I was saying to myself, wow, those are nice Mario Karts, but they don't look familiar because I have been playing games like Mario Kart Wii and stuff. It's just slightly a little bit, you know, different. And they said, oh, this is for Mario Kart 7, which made sense. Here's the manual. Oh, and there's another one of these if you like. Boy, things have not really changed. I have been thinking about Star Fox 64 3D or Zelda 3D, but really right now, like, this was like the major non-port game for the 3DS that I was interested in. The Star Fox 64 3D, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, and Metal Gear Solid 3D, all interested me, but I kind of felt, you know, they're ports. I have, like, either the games already on my Wii or I have them on, you know, on other platforms, so there's really no rush to get them. But New Super Mario Bros. 2 does interest me, certainly. So that's something. Let's crack this open. You can take a look. Sadly, not really much of a manual here, which is disappointing. Oh, they do offer the Mario Kart channel. That's nice, with Street Pass and Spot Pass support. So they built, so to finish up the story, they built 2 carts out of golf carts, which were pretty much identical to how they look in the game. For one cart for Mario, one cart for Luigi. I didn't even recognize Luigi's ride, but I kind of recognized Mario's ride, and I thought to myself, wow, they're really cool looking. And I thought West Coast Customs did a really good job with it. They were premiered at E3 last year for promotional for the games, but I think right now they reside currently in Nintendo World headquarters in, like, I'm sorry, the Nintendo World Store or whatever it was at 10 Rockefeller in New York. At least I think they are. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's where they are currently. And they really look exactly like they do in the video game wherever they are. So there you have it, 2 DS games, 3DS games for the DS. I'm really interested, can't wait to play them. I've been really looking forward to playing this, to be perfectly honest. So until next time, guys, this is Maniac, over and out.